Hey Chanel, this is Ian Cube, or in a cube. I'm gonna do a paint over. First, I'm gonna say something outlandish, and that is, right, pick a color. Manga is bad. Because manga, especially manga faces, are so incredibly flat and unrealistic that you don't really learn anything from using them. It is better to use photos like I am doing here. This is not the final version, but as you can see, just getting a value study from a photo off of a friend on Facebook, it's harder to do, which is good because then you learn more. So yeah, forget manga. But since we got manga here, we're gonna take a look at, first of all, establishing a light source. And I'm gonna pick this. The light is coming from the left. And I like to paint an arrow because I flip the canvas quite a bit. And, this is just to remind me of where the light is coming from. We're also going to take a look at how to shade a cylinder, which I think is the most important thing in this paint over. That is that a cylinder is round and it's shaded down here, and up here we got the highlights, which is exactly like her legs and her arms. So let's do that. And I'm picking a big hard brush, not a soft brush. I don't like working with soft brushes. They're too inconsistent and they're not very good. So, shading behind her knees, or below her knees, not behind the knees, but below her knees, and highlighting her thigh, the thigh muscles. And the same goes for this leg and the crotch area. That's where the shadows are at. There you go. You can just, it looks a bit more real. We're gonna do the same thing with her arms. Arms are also cylinders, but this arm is heavily in shadow because the light is coming from her left, right? It's coming from her left, right. Yeah, that's good English. Pick a smaller brush, shaded shadow coming off of here. Just keep it a nice big highlight. What else? Her torso needs some attention because, especially her breasts, they are almost spherical. They're not spherical, they're like droplets. But they need to be shaded in a sort of a spherical sense, yeah. So this breast is pretty good. This is not that good. And just wiping that weird thing off. And of course the hip is highlighted as well. Some nice shadows in there. All right. Moving on now to her face. The real problem area when it comes to manga. Her right side, or her left side, but our right side of her face. What? This side is shaded all the way down here. Got her neck muscles going down there. It's also going to be shaded under the eyes. I mean, over the eyes and under the eyes as well. And we got some shadows from her hair, like that, and her chin, of course, also highlighted. Something like this. Of course, we got the other side as well. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, her hair. Yes, there is something wrong with everything. No, I'm kidding. Give her hair some highlights. Just to work the flow a bit here. Let's see. Is that it? No, it's not. Oh my god. I have a cheat sheet on my other screen. And it says highlights. So let's push these values a bit more. Just to give her some highlights here. That was a particularly disgusting highlight, I have to say. Like I said, with a manga nose, you have no idea what it's going to do. We can still push these values a bit more. Come on, come on. There we go. Here, and of course we gotta highlight this droplet, both of them, and of course her leg. But not this leg. I'm not gonna bother with that. And clean it up just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay, something like that. Let's take a look at our before and after. Original and after. And this took 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Probably 8 minutes, since I spent a little bit of time talking about photos and why manga is bad. But yeah, as you can see, pick one light source, be consistent, don't use manga, it is of no use, and work from photographs. Steal your friends' photos from Facebook or something and paint them instead. They're gonna love it. They're gonna think, oh my god, what an artist. And they'll buy you beer, hopefully. Alright, so 10 minutes. There we go. Have fun.